guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Gilbert. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Marlou. Good morning, everybody. My goodness.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It is.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey guys, this is Susan. Can you see me?
Yes.
No.
Let me see.
No, you're
Yes,
logged.
I can, sweetie.
Are you there? Hey, look.
Okay, hold on. Let me see it again.
Oh, you look so cute.
Thank you. Okay, so now you see me. And then I just want to make sure you still can. Can you see me now?
Oh, you look better and better.
Okay, good. All right, so great. Everyone can see me? Are you on your new computer?
Do I put yes?
Not yet.
Oh, now
Okay,
I
guys.
can't
Well,
see.
good morning. We're going to
Now I
get
can't
started here. You cannot see me?
Oh, now you're back again. Okay.
Okay. All right, good, good. All right, so I would, we're going to go ahead and get started.
Can't hear
I
you.
think you're muted. You muted yourself.
No, I'm good. Someone else is controlling the wheel today, so I think we've got to figure it out. Everyone can hear me now? Okay. Give me a thumbs up. All right, awesome. Well, welcome.
Take on Youth Factor. It's so wonderful.
And guys, we're going to get started. So if everyone can just go ahead and mute out your lines, that would be wonderful. So thank you so much. So I want to just get started here by really I'm going to have a little bit of an interactive training here. So bear with me, guys. I just want to make sure that everybody is ready to go here. Okay, awesome. Okay, so here's what I want you all to do this morning. We're gonna do a little bit of imaginating, okay? So I hear some breathing, so if you can go ahead and just mute your lines, that would be phenomenal. Okay, so I want everyone to close your eyes for 1 second, okay? Just close your eyes. I'm gonna take you through a little bit of a visual. So I want you to dream with me for a second, and I want you to imagine that I've given each one of you a lottery ticket. On that lottery ticket, there's a number, 7864321. Okay, whatever. It may not be how long the number's supposed to be, but just work with me here. Play with me. Okay? So you wake up in the morning and you go and check your numbers, however you do that. And you find out that you've won the lottery. You have the winning ticket. Okay, so just keep your eyes closed. And I want you to just feel what that feels like. You just won $10 million. Okay, I can hear some of you probably screaming right now and excited, but keep your eyes closed, okay? I just want you for a second just to feel that, oh my gosh, I just won $10 million. What does that feel like? What am I going to do with that money? How am I going to change my life? How am I going to help my family? What bills am I going to pay off? You know, what can I create now just having that money monkey off of my back? So really just feel that feeling. So now I want you to take that ticket and I want you to put it in your pocket, okay, or in your wallet, or, you know, whatever the case may be, depending on, you know, who you are, okay? And I want you to carry that ticket with you everywhere you go, because it's yours, right? You've won. And the only caveat is that you're still going to be doing your Nerium business. So I want to ask you guys, and I don't need you to answer right now, but I want you to answer in your head. How do you think your attitude would change if you were walking around with a $10 million winning ticket in your pocket every day? Do you think you'd approach people differently? Would you care if someone said no? Would you want to waste your time on people that really had no interest whatsoever in what it was that you were doing or what it was that you were offering? So I really want to have this training today. I want you guys thinking, and some of the things that I'm going to talk about today, I want you to think about, if I had that winning ticket, and I do, by the way, you do, because I gave it to you, okay? How would I show up in my business every day? What would my posture be? What would my attitude be? And so I really want you guys to think about that, just how your approach might change, right? And really the key here is, all we care about is staying focused on the activity every single day and not being attached to that outcome, right? What we do so often is, and especially when people are new, and this is so critical for helping our new brand partners as we're bringing them on now, is we're so attached to what someone will say versus just doing the activity and not focusing on what they're going to say. See, if I've got a $10 million winning lottery ticket in my pocket, I don't need that person to say yes. But I know, because Nerium has taught us a system, that I have to stay focused on doing my 2 exposures, or for some of us more, a day, to be able to go through the ranks of this company and get to where I want to go. And so if you can really just detach yourself emotionally from what someone's going to say, but just stay focused on doing it, and stay focused on not wasting your time, not wondering whether someone's interested or not, but just knowing, finding out, asking the right questions to find out whether or not they really are. So I love the saying, the first person who gets emotional loses. Okay, so I want to help you guys just get some posture today. I want to help you guys just let go of what someone might react to, or what they might feel or say, and just focus on doing it. So I want to talk about going for the no. You know, what I find for myself and for others, the reason when they get started, especially, they're afraid to pick up that phone, or they're afraid to start calling their list, is because they're afraid of hearing a no. We all are. We want to be accepted. We don't want someone to say no to us, right? I want to help everyone on this call today get excited about going for the no. And I'll tell you, if you can't learn how to win, I mean, you can't learn how to win by getting yeses. How many people do you know, or maybe for yourselves, you started Nerium and you had a party and you went 3-year free, and maybe even got some brand partners, or you've noticed this with some of your new starts, and they're all excited and their energy's up, and then all of a sudden they get that no, and then they get the next no. And they're beat down even more and even more and even more. And then all of a sudden they get into the, missing persons club, right? Where they're not calling you back. They're not responding to you, and now they're thinking, oh my gosh, this is too hard. I can't do it. So I really want to help everyone, to not only for yourselves, but to teach people that you want to go for that no. You want to find out, are they a yes, or are they a no? But we all know it's a numbers game. How many times have we heard this over and over and over again? So let's just, again, I'm going to play another game with you guys. Really, the more no's you ask for, the more yeses you guys, will have show up. So I really want to help you in your daily activity to focus on going for the no, Because if it's a yes, that's a bonus, right? But you got to get through those no's. We know we have that list of 100 no's that we have to get through before we can get through the yes. And yes, some people get started and they get 20 yeses right away, but guess what? They still got to go through the 80 no's. And we're setting people up for failure by having them think that they're going to just keep getting yeses and that everybody's going to want this. Guess what? Not everybody's going to want this, or not everybody's going to know they need this. And so we have to help people get set up the right way, get the right mindset here. Remember that they've got a winning lottery ticket, so it really doesn't matter what somebody says. So remember, there's 5 allowable outcomes to every single call you make. It's either a yes, that's allowable, a no, perfectly allowable. What's a clear next step? You know, maybe it's sending a video, maybe it's trying the product. And then number 4 is what's the lesson? What can I learn from this? Wow, what could I have done better? And number 5 is get a referral. So again, 5 allowable outcomes. Yes, no, clear next step. What's the lesson I can learn from that? And and can I get a referral? The more no's you ask for, the more yeses will show up. And I'm going to say that over and over and over and over again. So I want to know who would be interested in having a little contest with me, okay? Who can get the most no's the quickest? So if you're willing to do this, I want you to private message me on Facebook that I'm in, okay? I'm going to do a contest today. And I'm not going to say what the prize will be, but what I'm going to challenge you guys to do is call 10 people today. Pick up the phone, call 10 people, and see who can get 10 no's the quickest. So as soon as you make those 10 phone calls and you get a hold of 10 people, I want to know what your result is from those 10 calls. So for instance, I'll give you an example. If you have a list of people, say it's your customers, for those of you that have a lot of PCs, and maybe you've been around for 3, 4, 5 years, and you have a dormant list of people that haven't bought anything, or maybe they were a PC 3 years ago. You know, I want to recommend to you to print that off out of your back office and start going through it and just asking people really simple question, calling them up, just saying, "Hey, Mary, it's Suzan Harris. Hope you're doing great. Listen, I'm just checking in to see which list you'd like me to add you to. I've got 2 lists going. One is, do you want me to keep you updated on new product releases like our crazy youth factor that just got released, which is anti-aging from the inside out? Or would you like me to put you on my do not call list?" Guys, go get the no. Go find out what people want. Right? Wouldn't you rather know that someone doesn't want you calling them and know that someone is really not interested than to keep them on your list and have it taking up space for other people that could be on your list? You know, so I really want to challenge you. For those of you that are willing to take that challenge, I'd like you to private message me on Facebook and let me know, yeah, I'm in. And today, again, you're going to call 10 people off your list, and you're just going to find out, which list do they want you to put them on? Keep them up to date on new products and new happenings with the company, you know, as we're expanding, or be put on the do not call list. Their choice. Okay. So I want to talk also about slowing down. You know, we're too quick to, like Amanda Thompson talked about the golden retriever. We're too quick to, okay, do you want a sample? Oh, can I send you a video? Oh, you know, we're too quick to react, you know, and we need to slow down. We need to ask more questions. We need to ask more questions of them so we can be listening for what's not working. I like to call it the pain. When they tell you, you know, let them explain to you, let them convince you that they need this product or that they really are looking for something. I'll tell you, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You know, when someone's like, oh, yeah, I'm interested, yeah, but then you wonder why they never sign up or why they never went to your website and ordered the product, right? We get so excited. We get happy ears whenever we hear something positive, but we need to just pull back a little bit and just keep going deeper. And I'm happy to do a whole training one day on taking someone through a pain funnel. really helping them, and by asking the right questions, right? Great leaders ask good leaders ask great questions. Fantastic book. Having them explain to you what's not working, why it's not working, what have they done to try and make it work? What are they willing to do? Right? Let them sell themselves. And then also let's qualify our prospects. Guys, we're all busy. We have so much going on. Most of us are doing, 2, 3, 4 other things other than Miriam, So qualify your prospects before you just start jumping right into sending them a video or offering them a product. Are you really serious about trying a new product? Are you really serious about working on your wrinkles? Tell me more about why you want more time freedom. Are you serious about starting a home-based business? It's almost like, in a nice way, you're checking to see how real they're being with you. And then only give a presentation to a qualified prospect. If they really aren't interested, why are you wasting your time sending them something? So ask those questions. Don't be afraid to find out if they're really serious. I sent a message to someone yesterday who said they wanted to sign up, and we're going back and forth and back and forth. And finally I just said, I don't want to keep bugging you. Are you sure you're serious when you told me that you were looking for a way to be able to stay home with your kids? Were you really serious about that? Be willing to ask those kind of questions. This is your business. You don't have time to be chasing people, and so, really at the end of the day, you can't sell anybody anything. They have to discover it for themselves. So I'm going to just kind of close out today with some of my favorite sayings, and, kind of give me some feedback. I'm happy to do training on any of these things. But you have to learn to fail to win. So know if you're failing, you're going to get a win, right? Don't be the one that gets taken out because they get discouraged. And trust me, we all get discouraged, every day. So just be willing to feed yourself and do the personal development. You need to lift yourself back up, because you will feel bad, So what are you going to do to feel good? Answer every question with a question. If someone asks you a question, instead of jumping right into the answer with that, for that question, tell them, hey, that's a great question. Before I answer that, help me understand why you're asking that, right? Get deeper. A prospect who is listening is not a prospect at all. So again, we've heard this a million times. For us, less talking, more listening. If you're talking, ask questions to get them talking. You never have to like prospecting calls or calling your prospects or calling your list. You just have to do it. So this isn't about liking it or, feeling like it, or, I don't feel like it today. It's not about feeling. It's about doing it. You just have to do it every day. And remember, every unsuccessful prospecting call earns a compound interest. So you're getting better and you're getting better and you're getting better. And then the last thing I'm going to end it with is money grows on trees, referral trees. So even if someone's not interested, ask them for a referral. Hey, who do you know? This may not be something for you, but who do you know? And so that's really it, guys. I'm going to just open it up here for any questions. I see we have a lot of people here. I've got chats going on. Okay, good. I already have some people that are in. Yay! Okay, so let's do this. 10 people that you're going to call. And I want to know, as soon as you get your 10 no's, it's only 10 people you're allowed to call. I want to hear, I want to get a message, and you're going to get a special prize from me. Okay, I'm going to open it up if I can do this, or if you guys want to open it up yourselves, if there's any specific questions, or if there's something that you want to know a little bit more about or want me to train on in the future, any of the topics that I brought up, I'm happy to. This was more sort of like an overall kind of where I'm at right now, so I figured it might be perfect for everyone else too. So any questions from anyone, I'm happy to answer.
Well, this is Dana. I don't have a question off the top of my head, but I just wanted to tell you that your statement about calling, or your example about talking to 80 people, whether it's you get your yeses in the first part of it or the end of it or sprinkled in the middle, you still have to talk to those 80 people. And that just was kind of an epiphany for me this morning. Thank you very much.
It's actually 100 people.
Well, right. Well, you said you were talking 80, but yeah, I've heard that before. And I've heard it before, but it was just the way you said it this morning. And I just wanted to thank you for that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad it helped you. Anyone else? You can just go ahead and unmute yourselves.
By the way, Susan, this is Carla.
Hi, Carla.
Good morning. Boy, I wrote a lot of notes, and I loved, asking them a question about their question, why they're asking you that question is great. And by the way, you are glowing today.
I think it's my youth factor.
I think it might be. You're a great model of youth factor.
I'm going to take my after picture today. I've been using it for just a week. So,
oh my gosh,
I'll make sure you guys all see
you really are glowing.
Thank you. And I had 5.5 hours of sleep. So,
oh wow.
Well, good. And that's so important, Carla. Right? We're so quick. We get happy ears. We hear one positive thing, and we're like, "Yay! We've got a new. They're in. They're interested. Pull it back." For those of you that have been in this business a long time, and those of you that have been in other companies before, that's why, we have to remember, those of us that this is our first rodeo in Miriam, we have to remember that our leaders that have been in other network marketing companies before, they got to cut their teeth in these other companies. And so when they come here, sometimes they have quicker results. We still have to go through it. We have to go through all the pain they've gone through in their other companies, right? And so you have to be willing to just slow down a little bit, and just know that it's a process. It's going to take time. It's like anything you're doing, you don't get good in a year or 2 years or 3 years. You've got to go through that pain to get better. And then you got to be willing to keep going. And right when you're ready to quit, you just have to keep going one more day. So thank you for your feedback.
That's great encouragement. Thank you.
This was awesome. I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
I have to get better at asking the right questions. So I, for one, would love a training on the questions. But I'm going to get my 10 no's today. Or maybe they'll say yes. Who knows?
You know what? I'll be shocked if anyone can actually get 10 no's, but you got to just be willing. Remember, you've got that winning lottery ticket. So what do you care if they say yes or no? Right? All right. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Anyone else? All right, guys. Well, it was a short and sweet one today, but I hope it helped. And, feel free to private message me with, any questions at all or anything more specific. And let me know if there's something that I talked about, maybe go back and listen to the replay. If there's anything that you'd like to hear, just please a training. I'm happy to do that in the future too. And Annie, I want to thank you so much. I know you're listening in. I want to thank you so much for your leadership. And this call has been so tremendous for me and my business. So thank you for keeping me accountable and being such an amazing leader. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If anybody wants to see you live, she's presenting at our market party tonight in Woodland Hills.
Yes. Anyone who's in the area, please come join Dr. Vazari and I at the market party in Woodland Hills, and it's going to be amazing.
Woo! That sounds great.